35 dead, 9,000 in evacuation centers, thousands more sleeping in cars, too frightened to go back inside. The ground keeps shaking. More than 250 aftershocks. Scientists warn part of the fault hasn't ruptured yet. Temperatures are hitting 35 degrees. A tropical storm is coming next week. Japan is not done with this earthquake, not even close. Residents in southwestern Japan have had to resort to sleeping in their cars for shelter after a recent earthquake hit on Tuesday. At least 35 people have been killed, and some 9,000 residents have been placed in evacuation centers. As aftershocks continue to shake the region and temperatures soar, the country's humanitarian crisis is deepening. The death toll has now risen to 35, as rescuers continue racing against time to search collapsed buildings for anyone still trapped beneath the rubble.
Regarding casualties, as of 10:30 a.m. local time today, according to police reports, the death toll stands at 35, including those still being investigated for a possible link to the quake. Additionally, according to police reports, 11 people were rescued from Aeon Mall Kumamoto by last night, 7 of whom were confirmed dead. We are utilizing police dogs from the Kumamoto Prefectural Police, security dogs from the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department, and disaster rescue dogs from the Japan Self-Defense Forces to make a final confirmation to determine whether anyone is still trapped inside the facility.
The powerful earthquake struck Kumamoto Prefecture on Tuesday, causing widespread destruction across southern Japan. Entire neighborhoods were damaged, roads ruptured, homes flattened, and vital infrastructure severely disrupted. Thousands of survivors remain displaced. More than 9,000 people are staying in evacuation centers, while many others have chosen to sleep inside cars or tents because they are too frightened to return to buildings that could collapse during another aftershock. Thousands of survivors, especially those living near the epicenter in places like Yatsushiro, are still scared to stay inside their homes. People are staying in tents outside their houses in fear of aftershocks. Outside his tent, Shimada, a resident, said his house also survived the 2016 earthquakes intact, which he attributes to its thick beams and firm foundations. His wife Yuka told Reuters,
"The house is all right, but I'm still too scared to stay inside."
Basic services remain badly affected. Tens of thousands of households are still without running water, while thousands remain without electricity. Long queues have formed at water distribution points as authorities urge residents to drink water regularly, wear hats, and avoid the dangerous summer heat. Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi said police, firefighters, Japan's self-defense forces, and the Coast Guard were working tirelessly to rescue those still waiting for help, urging every possible effort before hope begins to fade. Temperatures are forecast to exceed 35 degrees Celsius, creating growing fears of heat stroke among both evacuees and rescue workers. Health officials have also warned that people sleeping in vehicles for prolonged periods face an increased risk of developing dangerous blood clots. Scientists have concluded that the earthquake was triggered by movement along the Hinagu fault zone. More than 250 aftershocks have already been recorded, and experts warn another powerful earthquake remains possible because part of the fault system has yet to rupture. Authorities are also monitoring a tropical storm that could bring heavy rain and trigger landslides across the disaster-hit region next week. As Japan battles relentless aftershocks, extreme heat, and widespread destruction, the country's recovery remains in its earliest stages. For thousands of families too afraid to return home, every passing day is now a struggle not only for survival, but for the confidence that the ground beneath them will finally stop shaking.
はい、大丈夫です。これ撮影した方がいいですかね。
さんはその出張をお手伝いですね。てか内勤